Susan Dearborn was my mother. She was an extremely independent person and a health and fitness nut. Instead of just going on vacation like normal people did, we would travel with bicycles. One year she decided she wanted to go to Paris, so we flew to London, rode our bicycles along the highway to Dover. Single mom with her 3 kids, just traveling along. Lots of trucks honking at us along the way, but we did in fact make it to Paris. She did things her own way. She always wanted to participate in whatever fun activity we were involved in. So whatever sports we did, she tended to learn how to do.
And to her last days, she was still swimming a mile almost every day.
Here was a person who devoted her whole life to being active, had done everything one could do to be healthy and active, and then she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and that put her on a very different path. When she was diagnosed, it was a disaster for her, but she immediately started trying to figure out the disease.
She ended up having surgery in 2002 and was found to have stage 3C ovarian cancer. She met Saul soon after her surgery, and he was in charge of her chemotherapy.
The difference between her experience with cancer before Saul and after Saul was so dramatically different. She felt like she found someone who wanted her to stay alive as much as she wanted to be alive.
She needed that, especially after feeling like she wasn't heard by the medical community, to then be heard by Saul.
Ovarian cancer was obviously this extremely unexpected thing that happened to her, but it really became a focus for her, not just as a patient, but as someone in that community trying to help that community.
She really felt it was important that Derek and I continue on this journey, and even after she was gone, she wanted us to be involved. And we wanted to be involved because that was a significant part in her medical journey.
When she was alive, she would drag the whole family, my brother and sister, and all the grandkids, everyone, to the summer run. We're really grateful for what Dr. Rivkin and his nurses and staff did for my mom, and we're very devoted to the organization as a result.
Something that was really important to Susan, and I feel like a lot of the ovarian cancer survivors feel this way, that they really wish they had been diagnosed earlier. Susan had 3C ovarian cancer by the time she was diagnosed. It's kind of like the silent killer, but it's not so silent. Wouldn't it be great if we had a urine test to see if you have ovarian cancer? People are surviving a little longer. Still, unfortunately though, ovarian cancer is a very deadly diagnosis. That is improving with the PARP inhibitors, but there's still needed research and needed funding so that we can find not only a cure, but better treatments for ovarian cancer.
Those 7 years were incredibly meaningful for her and for us. Most of her grandchildren were born during those 7 years, and she got to spend lots of time with our kids and my brother's kids and my sister's kids. And if she hadn't found the doctor that she did, she probably wouldn't have lived that long. It's wonderful now that people can live longer because every year is precious.